Okay. Mga manok. Ito pang orasa. It's 1:25. Mata na ang mga manok. Hello everyone, maayong adlaw sa tanan and welcome to my first vlog! So guys, last week I posted a photo on Instagram and I asked my friends and some of my followers to ask me any question that they want to ask me on any related topic. So karon, since this is my first vlog and I also just want to, tell you guys more about myself, who I am, what I do, and all of these related topics. So I am going to answer 10 of the questions that you have given me. So thank you kaayo sa tanan ng mga ni-send sa ilang questions dito sa akong post. And hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions today. What are we waiting for? Let's start! Alright, so let's begin with the first question. This question is from Hey, it's Earl. So si Erla has been a very close friend of mine, a high school classmate and batchmate, and also my theater partner. So yung question sa ako is, what is my dream destination? So I'm a person who really loves to travel, but I think that there are so many beautiful places na nga pwede na itong ma-visit, even here in our own province in Negros Oriental. But I think that my ultimate dream destination would definitely be sa heart ni Crush.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏
Without kidding aside, it would definitely be Batanes. I think Batanes is just so breathtaking. I don't know, there's just something with the places. Whenever you can see pictures of it, it's just truly out of this world, and I would really love to go there, spend a day or two, even longer than that, and just unwind, relax, and feel the beauty of nature surrounding me. Sure. So it's definitely going to be Batanes. That's my dream destination. Because before you decide to go on other places abroad, you have to explore what you have in your country. So that's why it's going to be Batanes. So thank you so much, Earl, for that question. Next question would be from I am Nika22. Si Nika is also a theater friend of mine. No, so we've been together in some of the productions that I also did. By the way, guys, this girl is the bomb. She's single, by the way. Yes, and also my gym buddy. All right, so the question of ang question ni Nika sa ako is, what's the best theater play you've been a part of? Top 3 theatrical plays that really is just so memorable sa ako. First would be Ampalaya the Musical. So actually, Nika is part of Ampalaya the Musical sad, because I think this was my first legit theatrical musical that I became a part of, and I did not expect that I would even be a part of it. And then in this production, I was also able to perform at no less than the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Diba? So, grabe juga ni siya. This would definitely be one of the best experiences that I had sa theater. Second would be Sharon Mani. So Sharon Mani is basically a play about different lives of people in Dumaguete City, and I just really love this. Aside from the message that we're trying to convey, it's the kind of bond sad that we had, really fun, and I enjoyed the entire process. Plus we had a very great director. Everyone was just super talented and inspiring. So definitely Sharon Mani is second, and then the third one would be Ikaw Ako Usahay Kita. And this is my recent theatrical production. This also is very special because I play the lead role here, Bradley, and it talks about love. It talks about what ifs. It talks about all the heartaches you can think of. And this is also a very special play. I play this together with Erla, and throughout I learned so much from this experience. So thank you Sud kayo sa people who also watch this and who patronized Ikaw Ako Usahay Kita. Next question is from Jedi Boy. So Jed Yared is a former student of mine. Hi Jed, incoming grade 11. So Jed's question is, what's the best advice you can give to all young people learning about life? It's so much. If there's one advice that I can give to young people, it's really just to take a risk. Always take a risk. If there's something you want to do, try it. Even if you don't succeed, even if you failed, it's still a learning experience, right? Even if you didn't think you were able to achieve something, at least you did it, you tried it, and you proved to yourself you actually have the guts to do it and to venture out of your comfort zone. Because who knows? Diba? Just by taking a risk, you open a lot of doors and a lot of yeah, just because of that one bold action, you're able to open so many doors and opportunities for you. And I think, personally, mo na ako ang mantra po. Everything that I enjoy now and all the experience that I cherish are all products of me taking a risk. So, mo na. Make the most of your time. Take a risk, Jed. Just do it, Jed. Okay? Next question is at Monique from at Monique. So, Ma'am Monique Onde is a colleague of mine in the English department of Silliman University Junior High School. And yung question ako is, Sir, tell me more about oxymorons, please. Nani siya yung backstory, guys. Ganon ni siya na-ask na kawa. I mean, it's a figure of speech, right? Wherein two contradictory words are put together. Like, for example, like, clearly confused. So, clearly confused na. Wow, this is an English na ni siya nga learn English with teacher hands. We were team teaching in a bridging program for English, and we were discussing the figures of speech, and I was discussing oxymorons, and then I told my class na sometimes it gets very confusing, no? All of these figures of speech, like oxymoron, you also have paradox, you also have irony. There's so many of these like similar figures of speech, and then I told them na, you know what, class, ako when I was a student, my way of remembering an oxymoron is to think of two lovers that are completely opposite each other. Diba we have this saying na the opposites attract daw. So muna na sa akong mind, and I told my students that maybe this tip can help you remember what an oxymoron is. Diba nga sometimes we don't expect that the people who will come into our lives are very people nga who have very opposite inclinations and very opposite interests with you. So that's how an oxymoron works, because two opposite terms are placed together and they work perfectly with each other. And sometimes inano man ang love. Sometimes it's a mixture of fire and ice that creates the most beautiful thing in this world. Okay. Yeah, so yes, Monique. By the way, guys, Ma'am Monique Onde is single. She's ready to mingle anytime, anywhere. Just, ask me for her number. She said yes already. Char. So next question is from Yoyi Soriano. So Lori is also a good friend of mine. We've worked together in several projects, mostly in theater. And this girl is very talented. A local songwriter from Dumaguete. So if you guys please check her songs, iyang band pod. Describe your first love like a cup of coffee. Oh. First love like a cup of coffee. Well, for one, my first love was strong. Pero it was a strong feeling. Ano lang siya. And just like a coffee, I want my coffee to be strong. I don't get enough sleep all the time. So I need it to be strong so I can sustain the entire day. And just like that, my first love was outburst of emotions. Yeah, and just like a cup of coffee, it made me feel so alive. So please, to those of you who experience your first love, it's a very special kind of feeling. The first of many. I hope di lang bitter. Bitter daw. Thank you, Lori, for that question. I hope I answered it. Okay, so next question. From Maria Donio, Mia. So si Mia was also my former student. She asked me, when did you start painting stuff? I've always known that I really like doing creative things. Now, painting was not really painting but drawing. I used to draw or sketch a lot when I was in elementary. Pero I never really got the opportunity to improve on it. So it kind of stayed sa backseat lang for many years because I focused on performing side. But just a few years ago, or exactly 2 or 3 years ago, I bought a painting set that I bought in the US. just out of curiosity. And then when the first time that I ever experimented on a watercolor painting was this one. Yes, this was the first time, and I realized that I love it. It's very therapeutic for me, like maka-relieve dito sa stress, no? It's my way of like being with myself. No more about it's a bonding time sa ako with myself when I paint and I express myself through art. Yeah, so dili lang siya ba. I'm actually still very amateur. Yeah, but these are the paintings that I did. Yes, kayo sila. Mali sila ako mga paintings. And they're actually for sale, guys. If you guys know someone who might be interested to buy these paintings, just write in the comment section or just PM me directly. Okay. Now we're down to our next question. From at Hey It's Earls gihapon. Hi Erla, daw ka mo question ni Erla. Ang question ako is, what's my pet peeve? So, actually daghan. But I think ang pinaka-top yun sa akong list sa akong pet peeve is kanang when I see someone spitting anywhere. I don't know why it makes me so irritated and annoyed na kanang, especially like maglakaw ra ka and then gapuyod mo yung picture. Why do you do that? Okay, next we have at Enrica Marian. And actually, si Enrica has the same question with Samantha Bernadas, also my former student. These are two of my former students. And si Enrica and Samantha, they have the same question. It has something to do with how do you balance or your hobbies, and how does one time manage without feeling drained? This is a question that I get a lot because I do a lot of things all the time. I want to make myself busy all the time. I love the feeling of being productive. Sana all. Pero of course, nasa ko yung mga downtimes, guys. Pero most of the time, I'm always so busy doing this and that, doing this and that. But how do you time manage without feeling drained? I think it's normal to feel drained physically because that's how your body works, right? After an entire day of work, you get drained. But the question here is, how do you keep yourself from becoming mentally drained or emotionally drained? Yes, your body might feel exhausted or drained, but are you still driven to do the things that you are supposed to accomplish within the day? So I ask myself, if I'm doing this, is this something that would make me feel happy personally? If it does make me feel happy, then I want to do it. So kana lang yun. Find things that you know you really love doing, that you think that it's worthwhile to actually do it. Because if you're doing something that you really love, then you won't feel drained at all. Enrica and Sam, I make time for them because I love doing them and they make me feel happy. Okay. Mga manok. Anyway, sayo kay sila ng mata. Ano sa pamang orasa? It's 1:25. Mata na ang mga manok. Okay, we still have 2 questions left, guys. So, the next question is from at It's Matt Given. So, yung question is, how to speak so good like you po? Okay, so, by the way, si Matt, guys, is also one of my idol vloggers. So, si Matt actually is a good friend of mine also. We've worked together in one of my youth organization before. And karon, he's also a vlogger. So, you guys, please support this man. If you ganahan mo ka ng mga lingaw and suggest sa mga content, please follow at It's Matt Given and be part of the Kamatis. I'm a freelance events host. I do public speaking all the time, and also I teach public speaking to my students. But I don't really consider myself as a really good public speaker na yun, because I think every day is a learning opportunity. There are still times wherein I doubt myself or I find myself at a very clueless situation. So I really have to still have mental preparation all the time. But I think that in order for you to improve, you just need to speak more, find opportunities to develop your communication skills. And doing a vlog like this, grabbing opportunity to express yourself through spoken communication, mo gina siya ang makapa-improve nimo. Because I started hosting, I was very wobbly, I stuttered a lot. Grabe, and I had to memorize so that I feel confident whenever I host an event. Pero as time went by, you feel more secure about yourself, and slowly makita na po nimo sa yourself ang improvement, diba? So naragi na siya. I think it's practice makes perfect, as they say. So just practice lang, listen to yourself, and grab every opportunity you can to develop that skill, because it's a very important skill. Thank you so much, Matt. And I think we're down to our last question. And our last question actually comes from so many of my students side, and I just accumulated all their questions into one. Kaya pari-pariha naman silang question. Ang ilang question, by the way, these are from Arabella, from Doreen, from Judy, and from Simone. These are some of my students. So thank you so much for asking, guys. You guys are the best. Also, Merle Andrea Daarol, who also asked the same question. And the question has something to do with my theater experience. How did you get in theater? And like, is there a way for a person with no previous theatrical background to be involved? Absolutely. I myself, wala ko'y formal theater background. All I had was a little experience in this and that, in singing and in acting and in dancing. Pero I never had any formal training. All I had was the guts and the confidence and the what if in life. Like, what if I get in? What if I actually get the role? So, movie nang nasa kong mind all the time. Na the first time I actually stepped outside of my comfort zone and auditioned for an actual role. It was my birthday, and nayon ko sa akong self, I think this was in 2012 or 13. I told myself na this is going to be the gift that I'm going to give to myself. Like, audition for a role. I think it was for Into the Woods when Silliman University did that. I auditioned for the role. It was nerve-wracking. Grabe ka po ba, guys? Like, imagine you'll be asked to read a script, a part of the role that you're auditioning, and then pakantahon ka, and then everyone was there, like, staring at you, like, murabag, like, judging you, like, scrutinizing you, like, everything. It's just so overwhelming. And yes, I made it in, but then apparently later on, back out ko because I felt very intimidated, right? But it was the first step. Like, in order for you to be able to be there, you just have to let go of all your guards. Take that risk. And do not be too harsh on yourself. Because sometimes may oh, everyone's judging us. But actually, no, they're not judging you. You're overthinking. And you are the one who's judging yourself. That's what they say. The biggest competition you have is yourself. So, kana lang, the theater community in Dumaguete is very supportive. It's a very beautiful group of people. Anywhere you go, they're amazing, they're talented, and they are the type of people na you want to be surrounded with. Kaya mas ma-inspire ka to actually do better. You can always experience the wonders of theater even if you have no theatrical background. And if you guys want to, pwede po mong just look for like mga posters or any opportunity, and if you find one opportunity, just grab it. Moro yun na siya. Alright, so that's all for my quick question and answer today. Once again, thank you kaayo sa tanan nga mga ni-send silang questions. And sa mga wala, I hope I still have the time to answer your questions next time. So once again, thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed my first vlog. Expect so much more to come in the future, and I hope I have the time to do it also. So please help me motivate myself by liking this video and by hitting the subscribe button for more videos to come. There you have it, guys. My name is Hans Villahermosa. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye!